The UK is well known not only for its rich history and iconic films, but also for its haunted film locations, where eerie legends and ghostly encounters add an extra layer of mystery. From Ettington Park Hotel, the chilling setting of The Haunting, 1963, to Pendle Hill, where the spirits of the infamous witches are said to linger, these locations have a haunting reputation. Places like Margam Castle, featured in The Woman in Black 2, and Highgate Cemetery, a backdrop for vampire films, have reported ghostly figures, whispers, and shadowy apparitions. Many of these places draw paranormal investigators and horror fans alike, making them just as famous for their hauntings as for the movies filmed there. Now we will visit the most haunted film locations in the UK. Number 1. Ettington Park Hotel. Ettington Park Hotel, located in Warwickshire, England, is considered one of the most haunted hotels in the UK. This grand Gothic mansion, surrounded by lush greenery and an eerie atmosphere, has a long history of ghostly encounters. Before becoming a hotel, it was a private estate for the Shirley family, who lived there for centuries. Many guests and staff have reported unexplained sightings, strange sounds, and eerie sensations throughout the years, making it a famous destination for paranormal enthusiasts. One of the most well-known ghosts at Ettington Park Hotel is that of a woman in a white gown, often seen walking through the corridors or standing by windows. Some believe she is a former resident of the house who died tragically. There are also reports of ghostly monks wandering the hallways, possibly linked to the nearby ruins of a medieval church. The spirits of 2 young children, said to have drowned in the river near the property, have also been spotted playing in the hallways before disappearing into thin air. Guests have often heard laughter and footsteps when no one else is around. The haunted reputation of Ettington Park Hotel made it the perfect location for the 1963 horror film The Haunting, directed by Robert Wise. During the film's production, several crew members reported strange occurrences. Objects moved on their own, lights flickered without reason, and eerie whispers were heard at night. Some of the actors felt an overwhelming sense of dread while filming certain scenes, especially in the dimly lit corridors. There were even accounts of cold spots appearing suddenly in otherwise warm rooms. One of the most unsettling experiences involved a crew member who claimed to see a shadowy figure watching from the top of the staircase, only to vanish moments later. Even before the film, visitors had spoken of feeling watched or touched by unseen hands. Some have reported the sensation of someone sitting on the edge of their bed at night. Others have seen shadowy apparitions moving in the mirrors. The library is another hotspot for paranormal activity, where books have mysteriously fallen off shelves without explanation. Despite its haunted reputation, Ettington Park Hotel remains a luxurious and popular place to stay. Many visitors come specifically for the ghostly stories, hoping to witness something supernatural themselves. Whether or not the spirits of Ettington Park Hotel are real, their presence has left a lasting impression on all who visit. Number 2. Margam Castle. Margam Castle in Wales is one of the most haunted locations in the UK. This grand 19th century Gothic mansion, surrounded by thick forests and vast gardens, has a dark history filled with paranormal activity. Built in the 1830s for the wealthy Talbot family, the castle has seen years of tragedy, loss, and unexplained events. It is believed that the restless spirits of former residents, servants, and even monks from a nearby abbey still haunt the property. Many visitors have reported strange noises, ghostly figures, and an overwhelming sense of unease while exploring its halls. One of the most famous ghosts is that of Robert Scott, a former gamekeeper who was murdered on the grounds by a poacher. His spirit is said to roam the castle, often appearing as a shadowy figure in the corridors. Visitors have reported hearing heavy footsteps, loud bangs, and doors slamming shut without explanation. Some have even felt a cold, invisible presence brush past them. The castle's main staircase is another haunted hotspot, where figures in Victorian clothing have been spotted. Guests and paranormal investigators have heard whispers and disembodied voices calling their names in empty rooms. The haunted reputation of Margam Castle made it an ideal filming location for The Woman in Black 2, Angel of Death, 2015, a chilling horror film about supernatural occurrences in an abandoned estate. During the filming, cast and crew members experienced several eerie events. Lights flickered for no reason, equipment mysteriously malfunctioned, and props moved on their own. Some crew members reported sudden cold spots in otherwise warm rooms, and a few even claimed to hear faint whispers when no one else was around. The film's eerie atmosphere became even more unsettling when one actress felt an invisible force tug at her dress during a night shoot. Even before the film, visitors had strange encounters, including sightings of a monk walking through the halls before disappearing. The castle's grand windows have also been known to reflect ghostly faces that are not there in reality. Some people have heard the sound of children laughing and running, despite there being no children present. The castle's servants' quarters are another eerie place, where objects are often found moved or knocked over without explanation. Paranormal investigators have recorded unexplained voices and strange light anomalies throughout the castle. Today, Margam Castle is a popular location for ghost hunts and tours. Its dark history and chilling ghost stories continue to attract those who seek an encounter with the unknown. Whether the spirits are real or not, Margam Castle remains a place where the past refuses to rest. Number 3. Ham House. Ham House, located in Surrey, is one of the most haunted historic houses in England. Built in the early 17th century, this grand estate was once home to the powerful Duchess of Lauderdale, Elizabeth Murray. She was known for her ambition, wealth, and political influence, but after her death, many believe her spirit never left. The house, filled with dark wood, eerie corridors, and antique furniture, has a chilling atmosphere that visitors and staff have felt for centuries. Strange whispers, ghostly apparitions, and unexplained noises have made it a hotspot for paranormal activity. One of the most well-known hauntings is the presence of the Duchess herself. Her spirit has been seen walking through the house, often in the gallery or on the grand staircase. Visitors report the strong scent of roses, which was her favorite perfume, filling the air before her ghost appears. Some have even felt a sudden chill or an invisible force brush past them. Another common sighting is a dark, shadowy figure that moves silently through the corridors. Some believe this is the ghost of a servant who still lingers in the house, carrying out unfinished duties. The haunted reputation of Ham House made it a fitting location for the 2010 film Never Let Me Go, starring Keira Knightley, Carey Mulligan, and Andrew Garfield. During filming, members of the crew reported eerie experiences that left them uneasy. Equipment mysteriously failed, lights flickered without reason, and strange shadows appeared on camera footage. Some actors even spoke about feeling watched while filming in the dimly lit hallways. One crew member claimed to hear soft footsteps behind them, but when they turned around, no one was there. Others felt sudden cold spots, especially in the library, where books have been known to fall from shelves on their own. Before the film, countless visitors had reported paranormal encounters in the house. The Duchess's bedroom is said to be particularly active, with furniture shifting slightly overnight and the sound of heavy breathing heard in the darkness. The basement, once used as servant quarters, is another eerie location where people have heard faint voices and the sound of unseen footsteps. The chapel, located within the house, has an unsettling presence, with reports of people feeling as if they are being watched. Paranormal investigators have recorded mysterious sounds, ghostly whispers, and even captured shadowy figures in photographs. Today, Ham House remains a popular destination for both history lovers and ghost hunters. Its eerie past and chilling ghost stories continue to intrigue visitors, making it a place where history and the supernatural exist side by side. Number 4. Newsham Park Hospital. Newsham Park Hospital in Liverpool is one of the most terrifying abandoned buildings in the UK. Originally built in 1874 as an orphanage for abandoned children, it later became a psychiatric asylum and then a general hospital before finally closing in 1992. With its long history of suffering, tragedy, and death, it is no surprise that the hospital has a terrifying reputation for being haunted. The vast, decaying building is filled with long, empty corridors, crumbling wards, and eerie remnants of its past, making it an ideal location for paranormal investigations and horror TV shows. One of the most disturbing areas in the hospital is the Naughty Boys Corridor. where misbehaving orphans were once locked away in tiny cupboards as punishment. Many visitors claim to hear the ghostly cries of children echoing through the hallways. Some have even reported seeing shadowy figures of small children running and playing before vanishing into thin air. In the old psychiatric wing, where mental health patients were once treated under harsh conditions, people have reported chilling whispers, the feeling of being watched, and even the sensation of unseen hands touching them. The morgue, another terrifying part of the building, is said to be home to dark spirits, with sudden drops in temperature and strange knocking sounds heard when no one is around. Newsham Park Hospital has been featured in several paranormal investigation TV shows, and during filming, cast and crew members had their own spine-chilling experiences. Equipment malfunctioned without explanation, batteries drained instantly, and cameras picked up strange anomalies. Some investigators reported feeling dizzy or overwhelmed by a powerful presence in certain rooms. During one shoot, a crew member claimed to see a shadowy figure standing at the end of a hallway, only for it to disappear when they approached. Another reported hearing their own name whispered in their ear, even though no one else was nearby. Footsteps have been heard pacing the upper floors when the building was supposed to be empty, and doors have slammed shut on their own, terrifying those inside. Before the TV shows, urban explorers and ghost hunters had long been drawn to Newsham Park Hospital, each reporting similar paranormal activity. The oppressive energy of the place is said to leave visitors feeling drained, and many have refused to return after experiencing the supernatural firsthand. Today, it remains one of the most infamous haunted locations in the UK, attracting thrill seekers hoping to catch a glimpse of the ghosts that are said to still roam its eerie hallways. Number 5. Pluckley Village. Pluckley Village in Kent is often called the most haunted village in England, with at least 12 documented ghosts. This small, picturesque village, surrounded by ancient woodlands and misty fields, has a long and eerie history. With ghostly apparitions, unexplained noises, and chilling legends, it has been the focus of numerous paranormal investigations, including the famous Most Haunted TV series. The show filmed several episodes in the village, capturing unsettling evidence of the supernatural. Even before filming, Pluckley's haunted reputation had drawn countless ghost hunters, and many visitors have left terrified by what they experienced. One of the most famous ghosts is the Screaming Man, believed to be the spirit of a brickworker who tragically fell to his death at the local brickworks. His agonized screams have been heard echoing through the village late at night. Another well-known spirit is the Red Lady, said to haunt St. Nicholas churchyard. She is often seen walking among the graves, carrying a mysterious red rose. Nearby, the White Lady, thought to be another restless soul, has been spotted inside the church, appearing as a misty figure before vanishing. The Deering Woods, often called the Screaming Woods, are another terrifying location. Many people have heard whispering voices and footsteps following them as they walk through the dense trees. Some visitors claim to have seen shadowy figures lurking behind the trees, only for them to disappear when approached. Local legends tell of people entering the woods and never returning. The ghost of a schoolmaster who is said to have hanged himself in the woods has been seen wandering the area, his sorrowful figure barely visible in the mist. During the filming of Most Haunted, the crew experienced several strange events. Lights and cameras malfunctioned, batteries drained instantly, and eerie sounds were picked up on recordings. Some crew members reported feeling unseen hands touch them, while others saw strange figures moving in the distance. At the Black Horse Pub, one of the most haunted buildings in the village, objects moved on their own, and faint whispers were heard even when no one else was around. In one chilling moment, a crew member swore they saw a shadowy figure standing in the doorway, but when they turned on a light, it was gone. Pluckley's paranormal activity continues to attract ghost hunters and thrill seekers hoping to witness something supernatural. Whether it is the spirits of past villagers, lost souls wandering the woods, or echoes of tragedies long ago, Pluckley remains a place where the line between the living and the dead feels very thin. Number 6. Eilean Donan Castle. Eilean Donan Castle, one of Scotland's most iconic and breathtaking landmarks, stands on a small island where three great sea locks meet. With its stunning medieval architecture and misty surroundings, the castle has been a popular filming location, appearing in Highlander, 1986, and The World Is Not Enough, 1999. However, behind its beauty lies a dark and haunted past filled with ghostly sightings, eerie sounds, and unexplained occurrences that have terrified visitors and filmmakers alike. The castle has a long and bloody history, dating back to the 13th century. It was originally built to defend against Viking invasions and later became a stronghold for the MacRae clan. In 1719, during the Jacobite uprising, the castle was attacked by British naval forces and destroyed. Many Jacobite soldiers died in the battle, and it is believed that their spirits still haunt the grounds. Visitors have reported seeing shadowy figures moving through the castle, especially in the main hall and near the ruins of the old dungeons. Some have even heard the sound of musket fire and the cries of dying soldiers, as if the battle is still being fought in the echoes of time. One of the most famous ghosts of Eilean Donan Castle is the spirit of a Spanish soldier. Historical records show that Spanish forces allied with the Jacobites and took refuge in the castle before the British attack. The soldier's ghost has been seen wandering the corridors, sometimes appearing as a full apparition in 18th century uniform. People have reported cold spots, disembodied footsteps, and an overwhelming sense of sadness when near the areas where he has been sighted. During the filming of Highlander, 1986, cast and crew members experienced strange occurrences. Lights flickered on and off without explanation, equipment mysteriously stopped working, and some people claimed to hear voices whispering in Gaelic when no one else was around. Some actors reported feeling watched, and a few even saw shadowy figures in the distance, only to find no one there when they turned to look. When The World Is Not Enough, 1999, was filmed at the castle, crew members again reported unexplained malfunctions and eerie sensations. One technician claimed to feel an unseen force push past him in an empty hallway, while another saw a strange mist-like figure near the castle's entrance. Some believed it was just the cold Scottish air, but others were convinced they had encountered one of the castle's restless spirits. Today, Eilean Donan Castle remains one of the most visited and haunted locations in Scotland. Its supernatural reputation continues to draw ghost hunters and visitors who hope to experience the eerie presence of the spirits that still walk its ancient halls.